Why did Trump present Canada, Greenland, and Venezuela in red, white, and blue colors that resembled the U.S. national flag? Former U.S. President Donald Trump has sparked international discussion after presenting Canada, Greenland, and Venezuela in red, white, and blue colors that resembled the U.S. national flag. The visual display, which appeared during a recent political event, quickly drew attention from analysts and media outlets. Observers are now debating whether the move was symbolic, strategic, or primarily rhetorical. Supporters of Trump interpreted the map imagery as a reference to historical alliances and future geopolitical ambitions. They argued that highlighting regions in U.S. colors may represent a vision of stronger cooperation or integration in fields such as security, trade, and energy. However, no official policy statements were issued alongside the display, and the meaning remains open to interpretation. Critics described the presentation as provocative. In Canada, commentators questioned why their territory was visually portrayed within a U.S.-colored framework, especially at a time when trade agreements and Arctic navigation rights continue to be debated. Analysts pointed out that Canada maintains its own diplomatic identity and historically balanced cooperation with the United States alongside independent policies. Greenland's inclusion generated separate reactions. Although Greenland is officially part of the Kingdom of Denmark, its strategic position and natural resources have attracted attention from Washington for many years. Trump previously expressed interest in acquiring or leasing Greenland, a proposal that was dismissed by Danish officials. The new visual display revived speculation about U.S. interest in Arctic logistics, rare earth minerals, and military infrastructure. Venezuela's selection raised geopolitical questions as well. The country has experienced prolonged political and economic crisis, leading to contentious relationships with the United States. Analysts suggested that portraying Venezuela in U.S. colors may be intended to signal a future scenario in which post-crisis negotiations could shift the nation's alignment. Others argued that it may simply function as political symbolism without direct policy implications. Diplomatic responses varied. Canadian officials offered no formal comment. Danish sources characterized the episode as unconventional but not alarming. Venezuelan media outlets reacted more sharply, connecting the imagery to broader debates about sovereignty, intervention, and external influence. Experts caution that symbolic gestures can influence perception even without concrete actions. They note that political mapping, color usage, and territorial visualization have historically played roles in shaping public narratives around global power and national interest. In this case, the imagery coincides with renewed discussions about Arctic control, North American energy cooperation, and regional realignment in South America. For now, there is no evidence that the display reflects an official initiative or policy directive. However, the episode has reintroduced long-standing debates about U.S. strategic objectives and the nature of global influence. Observers are expected to follow future statements and diplomatic reactions closely as the situation evolves. More updates may follow.